Obviously I have this thing flipped over right now. I've cleaned up a whole bunch of the nasty ass old wax and stuff here. Uncovered a logo on the bottom, but not exactly sure where the date is. I'm thinking it's got to be somewhere around here, but I haven't seen it yet. But when I do, I'll let you guys know what the bold date is. See, other than that, there's not a lot going on here. Thought I'd give you all a more in-depth look of one of these. I tried cleaning it out yesterday. Gave it a really good cleaning actually, but somehow the tough water stains here got worse. You can see that's like basically pink in there when it should be more dark. And I think when I get some uriatic acid, that'll clean it right up. It'll get rid of some of the scum that's built up around here too. I wanted to show you guys a little bit how these work. You can see, looking straight on at this, it looks symmetrical. We can go over here. Notice how there's nothing here. If we go on this side, you can see we got this big passageway here, and that's for the siphon jet. I have no idea how well you guys can see in there, but the water for the rim jets goes up a passage up here, and then all of the siphon jet water goes through that hole right there. So you can see that hole, that's for the siphon jet. There's an opening at the very top here for the rim jets. I thought that was kind of cool. And you can get a good look at the back of how there's that bulge there for that passageway. And I wanted to ask if anyone knows what this hole is. See, there's that tiny little hole there. I have no idea what that does. This thing is way lighter without the tank. Let me show you the defects that I found on this too. Not sure how well it's picking this up, but you can see this little hairline crack right there. It's not all the way through, so I don't have to worry about that, but that'll be something to keep in mind. There's a couple chips here. There's a chip here. But other than that, I can't find anything. Oh, and there is a crack right down in there, but I don't think that's anything to worry too much about. So overall, this is in really good shape. Just needs to be cleaned more. But then, oh, the tank. It's just dirt on there. Lid is fine. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. So I had discovered more hot glue in the tank. You can see where it's glued here. And it was glued all the way along this crack at the very bottom. And I tried getting the flush handle off by just turning this nut like you usually would. I barely put any force into it. And watch this. Just put that back there. Pretend that didn't happen. Now, what I discovered from this is that it was already like that. I had already noticed the crack there. And so they had literally hot glued that piece back onto it. And so that's why I put a little bit of force on it. The flush handle caught here, just barely turned it, and it split open again right there. So this had already been broken before, which is unfortunate, but oh well. If I did try and patch this just to use temporarily, how would you guys recommend I do that? Because I honestly don't know, actually. I could use like Flex Seal or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure AFT, you were right about this being original. I'm just looking at how this fits on there. It's the perfect shape for the hole. And just how bad and crusty it is. And it's got the original fill tower, actually. And this the nut that goes on the bottom. Somebody actually put that on upside down, so I have no way of getting it off. But I don't think that really matters right now. They had a new flapper on it. And this is one of those units where you can adjust the duration of the flush by turning that. There was a new... Sorry, I called this the fill tower. This is the overflow tower. And then this is a new fill tower that they had in it. I got this kit for free, though. You guys tell me if you think it'll be any good. It's got the old ball float in there. Looks like just a pretty generic one, but I think it'll work out alright. New flapper and everything. So you tell me if that'll be good. Let me fill this a little bit. I'm going to try and put the hose up into that hole on the top. Sorry about the lighting. See, when there's water in there, those stains look like they're not there, but they are. I'll try and do a bucket flush. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not, but we will see. Alright, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. If any of you know where I can get a tank, that'd be great. Doesn't have to be the correct one, I just maybe something that'll fit. Something that I could find cheap and easily. I don't know. But that